Guys, we're back with another Drivekaider video. This is BuildkaiOh. He is the mecha belonging to one of the villains, Kaiser, who is a gray ranger. We have Mojo Neko, or Dark Mojo Neko, Mojo Sorcery, and Mojo Rex up here. He's really big, you can't see him, but let's get started with the Dark Mojo Neko, which is an evil version or corrupted version of Mojo Neko. So, real quick, the story behind her is that during one of the early episodes of Drivekaider, when Kaiser shows up, he's kind of racist towards the Mojo, and he pretty much kills Neko, but takes her data files and makes a new version of her. So that's why in the last video where I showed off Kaio, that's why Neko wasn't part of that combination, because her data files were corrupted, and she joins, or she is a part of BuildkaiOh for a little bit. But yeah, so I typically do this now, since I don't really do full-on mecha repaints. I do like individual mechs, and I thought it'd be interesting to do one of the rangers this time around. So this is Dark Mojo Neko right here. Same rubber reel, so she still rolls really well, like that. Right there. Here she is next to her normal self right here. So it's pretty much a similar build. There are a few differences though. Of course, I use two 1x1s here instead of the one by one in cylinder pieces. I didn't use touchers up here because I wanted it to be a little bit different. Obviously, the crane bit here is the most different part here. And on this Neko, I decided to give her like a lightning bolt instead of an eye. I just thought it'd be an interesting little addition right there. And of course, her color scheme is more streamlined with BuildkaiOh rather than just being, herself. Here we have Mojo Sorcery. So Kaiser is kind of interesting because he is partially based. Kaiser is based on a scorpion, but he also has another form called Drivekaider, which is based on a T-Rex. Even though he's not really a T-Rex, he's based off of a kaiju, but Mojo Rex sounds cooler. And I used kaiju, the word kaiju in the last season. So he transforms into this right here. He's pretty much just like the other humans, so Drivekaider and Choboro, which is black and orange mechs. So he's like a humanoid scorpion type deal. Articulation wise, you have head moves up and down, ball joints in the arms, although they come down though. So you don't really get too much motion forward and back, but in and out, yeah, I can rotate them. You get some an elbow joint, technically, right there. You can move his hands in and out when they don't pop off. You have a waist movement here, ball joints in the legs, bend knee, feet. Then you have a ball joint in the tail right here, a joint here, and a rotated part here at the actual stinger. But yeah, that's about it for that. You can get in a watch, not really a whole lot of poses, but definitely a few. Maybe you can get one like him, like crouching down. I'm not really gonna spend too much time on that, but you can do stuff with that. So there you go. And here is the big guy, Mojo Rex. This guy is pretty big and really heavy. Like, all the weight is in the arms. Now you guys notice his arms and his feet come from the Ninjago 2020 Firestone mech. I didn't break that set apart. I actually still have it built up. In fact, once I break this guy down, I'm going to give his parts back. But I thought, give him to this guy to make him even more awesome looking. And it does fit because his color schemes of the Firestone do match this guy. And he has kind of a half and half look. You have the gray feet. It's still like a lot of red in the middle too. But like the gray here on this side, and then the red here on this side, and the blue right there. So that's pretty cool. His face right here was really menacing. He has an opening and closing jaw. Dragon symbol up here. He has another like kind of eye design right there. Well, it's not really his eye. His eye is like right under there, but it's kind of like almost like an eyebrow type deal. He has having some exhaust up top, right there, which can rotate too. He does have a buzzsaw tail. And while we're talking about the tail, we do have quite a bit of articulation here. We have a ball joint here at the base of the tail, a ball joint here at the middle of the tail, and of course the buzzsaw piece. No leg movement because when I built this part here to keep his legs sturdy, because they did kind of like fall down with the big feet. But the big feet do move and they can rotate, so you can position them a little bit better. The arms here are just on ball joints right there. The shorter cannons here can move up and down, although a little bit limited in this form. He does have a ball joint in the head. And of course, I did show the mouth can open and close. And he does have hand articulation too. But that's about it for these guys individually. So let's get these guys transformed. And boom, there is BuildkaiOh all put together. This guy, I love this mix so much. He's nice, bright, and colorful with the bright reds and the blues. And the gray is also a nice counterbalance, so it's not too colorful. He's pretty streamlined. There's not really a whole bunch of colors I don't like. They don't belong. It looks really, really great. Articulation wise, it's pretty much the same as like Mojo Rex. You have arm articulation here, and elbow joint, and finger articulation on both arms, and pretty much the rest of it does remain the same. These two are on top as shoulder cannons, so that does look pretty darn neat. So let's do a little size comparison. Here he is next to Kaio. So they are about the same height. Obviously, the very top of Kaio is bigger than him, but overall they are pretty much the same size. And here he is next to Drivekaider. So obviously, Drivekaider does tower over him. Well, yeah, he does tower over him, but this guy is definitely a beast, and I love him so much. I love this mecha so much. I'm gonna be really sad when I have to break this guy down. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.